Hello people, first and foremost I would like to thank everyone for the great reception I got to my last video about the perking Pokemon with the QR code exploit. That's gotten at the time of recording about 3,000 views, which is one of my highest viewed videos and definitely a lot higher than the rest of the stuff I usually do. And I've also noticed that I picked up quite a few subscribers over the weekend as well, so thanks a lot to all of you guys, and I hope you enjoy this regular match as well. This is against someone on Twitch I found called nat1gamer. His stream was very meme-tastic, to say the least. If you like words ending with the word "ino", such as cappuccino and other such likes, then definitely check him out, I suppose. I can't personally say I'm particularly fond of it, but like, each to their own, I suppose. But anyway, this is a battle I had against him. Yeah. So in the team select, is that what we call him? Team preview, I suppose. That's the correct word. We can see he's running a fairly interesting team. Nothing doesn't seem anything. There doesn't seem to be anything too threatening apart from that possibly choice banded Staraptor, but I have options to deal with all the Pokemon this team, I felt at the beginning. So if we jump in, you can see that he's actually using the default name Ruby as his player character, which is a respectable decision. I'm going to lead off with Lopunny into his Latios. Now this is my first time using Mecha Lopunny, so I'm not quite sure how much what its power's like. I know it's very fast, but I'm not sure what sort of damage it does. So I lead off with the Fake Out, and I honestly somehow expected Fake Out Return to be able to kill, because when I've used Return it's usually on like Mega Kangaskhan or Diggersby, and I just expect Return to do a lot of damage, but that's it's not quite going to be able to do enough. It's almost there, but it's not quite enough. I'm not sure if I was max happiness at that point. After this battle I did run over to the massage place and top up the happiness a little bit, but like I trained from level 1 to level 60 something, so it's likely to be max happiness. So yeah, Return doesn't quite do as much as I thought it did. I bring in Scizor now, expect him to run away from that with the Latios, since he doesn't have much for it, and now they're with the Pursuit on the way out. That's fine. He brings out Heatran, so I go into Rotom, which is a fairly good pick against Heatran, I would say. And honestly, I don't think anyone on his team resists Hydro Pump, apart from Latios is gone now, so I don't think anyone on his team resists Hydro Pump. So I'm just gonna go for it, see what happens. He opts to bring in Mamoswine, which is a questionable decision since Hydro Pump still hits super effective, and as you can see, it's a max HP, max attack Mamoswine, so the Hydro Pump's going to take it down to its sash as he chooses to go for the Icicle Spear. I think on stream he said he was meant to have Icicle Crash on it, but either way I don't see either of them doing especially that much damage against to Rotom. I honestly would have thought that just a Stealth Rocks at this point was probably the best thing to do before he went down, but either way, I'm going to be able to take it out with the Hydro Pump, and goodbye Mamoswine. And so far it's looking up for me. I have dropped my Mega Pokemon, but he has in return lost two of his two. So I see the Staraptor now. I figure the Staraptor is probably going to go for close combat against Rotom, so we'll go for Brave Bird. But as it turns out, Staraptor gets Double Edge, and just from the amount of damage it does, which you're about to see, that's got to be choice banded. At -1, doing that much damage, it's got to be choice banded. So that's a bit of a problem, but since I know it's banded, I can switch it to Scizor, which is a Steel type and can hopefully take a hit, since, you know, it resists it and stuff, and I can, after the recoil damage, I should be able to take it out with a Bullet Punch, which is, you're going to see, is exactly what happens. That's a lot of recoil damage it's taken, almost about a third of its health gone, and Bullet Punch with the Technician Choice Band boost will at least be able to finish up the job. Now Heatran comes back out again, that's fine, I could go into Rotom one more time, but he actually goes for an interesting double switch here into his own Rotom. not quite sure if that was the best switch in. I like the idea of the double switch. I don't know about Rotom. I assume he doesn't have too many Pokemon to play with at this point anyway, so I guess Rotom's okay, but either way I'm going to go for the Volt Switch here, which the Rotom's going to take fairly nicely. Perhaps it's especially bulky, perhaps not. Not too I don't know. Rotom doesn't particularly hit hard, but that doesn't seem like a lot of damage at the same time. He's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp rather than Volt Switch, which is also a respectable play. So I went up to my Gothitelle just to scout out the burn. That's fine. I could go for the Trick here because I really want those leftovers now that I'm burnt, just to aid myself. And if I drop Rotom a Choice Scarf, like that's still annoying for him. Although he does have a Scarf Volt Switch to put out at any given time, it's like, that's something I can't accept. And now he breaks out the Sableye. Now with Lopunny gone from my mistake in the first turn, I don't actually have a particularly strong answer for this Sableye. That's not helped by the fact that I don't get to play against Sableye very often, so I'm not exactly, so for some reason I derped out and wasn't expected like Will-O-Wisp or something, even though I was already burnt. I'm not sure what went through my head at that point, but he goes for the Calm Mind. And as you can see, for some reason I decide to stay in and go for the Hidden Power Fire, like that was a good idea. And that does absolutely nothing, so now I'm forced to switch. I've given him a free Calm Mind. I'll give him a free 2 Calm Minds because now I have to switch out. And actually, if I didn't give him the second Calm Mind, then that would have completely changed the outcome of the game. But since he has 2 Calm Minds, then that's incredibly difficult for me to deal with. So I'm going to go to Landorus at that point. In fact, at this point I was thinking, you know what, he has 1 Calm Mind, a Dark Pulse will finish with my Gothitelle, there's no way he'll be greedy and go for the second one. All of my Pokemon are quite weak as well, so surely he would go for a Dark Pulse at this point, but no, he goes for a second Calm Mind as well, so that was my fault as well for... No, it's just bad. I should have switched out straight away so it was Sableye. There's no point going for that Hidden Power. As you can see, it didn't do anything. It does nothing for me, and the Dark Pulse is going to take out my Landorus. Which is okay, I thought, since now I still have plenty of Pokemon to just throw at the thing until it falls, including the Scizor. And I go for the Bullet Punch because I figure, you know, Choice Band, Stab, Bullet Punch, that did quite a lot to the Staraptor. But and he goes for the Burn, whereas he could, even though he could have killed me with the Dark Ball. So I think, great, so now I can finish him off because like the first Bullet Punch did so much damage, so the second punch, even though I'm burnt, should still do so much damage. But as you just saw, he survived on like, what, 2-3 health? Something really low. And that takes you up to just over 50%, and that's really annoying. I got low roll there, or something, and it's just not good. He's going to just spam recover, get his health to the max, and I'm going to get taken out by this burn. And at this point, I don't have any physical attackers left, so I'm going to have to try and like fight through his 2x defense, special defense, with what I've got left. So the first up is Rotom. I'm going to try and go for the rest, see if like the Dark Pulse, gets a low roll or something. I could get 2 Hydro Pumps off because that would have been really helpful. But as you're going to see, the Dark Pulse actually takes me to 1 health lower than I was at the beginning, dealing exactly 80 damage, which is just not enough for me to be able to work with, and I'm only going to be able to get 1 Hydro Pump off. And getting off a second Hydro Pump would have been huge, since then I could come with the Latios, and what you're about to see won't happen. I would come with my Latios, I'd just be able to, you know, just get the Draco Meteor off. You know, it lands and everything, all the stars align, and as you're going to see, the Sableye once again survives on a sliver of health, and what do I do? It's over. It was just, man, I'm annoyed. I'm salty about this. This didn't have to happen. I'm gonna go to my Gothitelle now. I only have Psychic Hidden Power Fire, so I can't really do anything. I'm just gonna forfeit here because, man, I am mad salty about this. But no, well played by nat1gamer. I think that's what I said earlier. I'm not really too sure about this. But, I am annoyed by that game because that shouldn't have happened. And you know what? After this, I started streaming for a bit as well and everything on Pokemon Showdown. Every game after this was just even more stall. Not saying that was a particularly stalling game, but it just got like, as the day progressed, I just ran against more and more stalling teams, so... This Mega Saber, like, he placed a curse on me that would last the entire day. I'm actually just rounding this day off after a horrible showdown session by recording this, so I'm a bit salty at the moment, not gonna lie. But nah, well played. It was fun. I sort of disrespectfully like rage quit from the stream after this as well. I'm not proud of that. Not proud of that one bit. If you're watching this for whatever reason, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. But I don't take losses very well. It's a character flaw I have. I'm not one to take losses particularly well, especially losses like that where it's just not to take anything away from nat1gamer once again. I say this every time I lose. I always keep making excuses for myself, but like seriously, that there are opportunities where he could have made it worse for himself, but he somehow managed to make just enough right plays that he somehow, that not somehow, but that he just I'm rambling. I'm mad. I'm upset, and I don't think I should have won that, and I'm angry, and I'm out of here, and bleh.